Guess what, guys? It's me, Jaden. I'm here again with another Slightly Spire video to continue our second run, and I don't know what video this is for this run. I want to say this might be the third, potentially the fourth. No, this is episode 8, right? I have to think ahead. I think it is episode 8, so this will be the fourth episode. And I think it took us 4 episodes for the last run. So this should be the last episode of the second run. And my plan is for after we defeat the boss of the third act, for the second run, is we're going to go back to Vampire and play a lot more of that. And then maybe potentially, by the time next month rolls around, we might get a new game on the channel to play. So that should be exciting. We should do something kind of different, not necessarily unique. I've seen other people do it in their videos, but they always start off their video by kind of just like talking about like how their day's been. It's kind of just like a time to like reflect, but it's also a time to like lead by example of like being more aware of like how we're handling the day, either it be like emotionally or like whatever, just kind of like staying in tune with like your emotions. It's like good for mental health and stuff. So my day's been pretty good though. I was supposed to go into work this morning, and because of the snow that we've got here in the Midwest, I didn't have to go into work today. So I kind of got to just chill, which is kind of what I needed. I think it was like nature's way of being like, it's time to slow down for a minute, because I kind of have a lot going on in my life. So yeah, so I was able to slow down today. I've kind of just been enjoying my day. I just got done eating my pre-workout meal, so that way after this video I can go to the gym. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I mean, so far, honestly, just having a pretty good day. And I hope you guys are as well. But let's go ahead and get into this. Continue on. So we left off where we're facing up against an elite boss. Not an elite boss, I'm sorry, just an elite enemy here. But we have a campfire afterwards. We're at good health right now, but we may need this after this fight. It just depends on how things go. So let's see. Usually I'm used to having like a little bit of a warm-up with like a regular enemy instead of like an elite enemy. So this should be interesting. He plans to just do a negative effect on me. So I say that we try to do as much as we can here. It just deals 15 damage. Okay. Well, I say let's go ahead and do some damage here. We'll do this so we can always have extra damage to do each time. We also have these up here, which this one should come in handy, I imagine. I mean, both of them should. All right, let's see what we could get from this though. Just deal 7 damage. Okay. And then I say that we actually hold on to this one, and we'll do this one so the next turn we'll have extra energy, and then we'll end our turn. Oh, burn cards. Okay, interesting. And then 18 damage coming our way. So I would say, oh, that one card only worked if we had discarded a card and we didn't. So that was kind of a waste. We should have just done the extra shift and then the extra damage when we had the chance. I would say, dude, we don't have a lot going on here. Like, I really need to try to block as much of this damage as possible, but it's going to be kind of difficult. Just kind of considering everything. Let's go ahead and use that because we're going to need to clear out some cards for our next hand. And then let's increase dexterity, which should allow us to block a little bit more. And then what do we do? Do we do a bunch more damage here, or do we get more energy for our next turn? I say we just take the hit. We'll gain energy for our next turn here, and we'll see what happens. Oh. Okay. We also have the regen, so if we really need it, we can use it. So let's see. So we've got extra poison would be pretty good. That would do 35 damage. That's not really worth it though right now. I was trying to see if we had. We've got so many of these Shiv cards. It's actually kind of crazy. How about let's use that up because we're gonna get that back anyways. And then let's go ahead and add poison. And then I say that we just kind of try to use up these cards, that way we can gain some health back too. But yeah, I have this one with 3 shivs, this with 4 shivs, and this with 4 shivs, plus the shiv that we get every single turn. So if we can get that one card where every time we play a card it does extra damage, he'll be dead in like 1 turn. Which is kind of what I'm hoping for. We did not get that. He plans to do 18 more damage though. I'm trying to think about how we want to go about this. So we could get some blocking. I say that we'll do this, and that's 12 actually, so we're good. And then from there, let us let's add vulnerable. So that way the next turn that we can actually attack, we should be able to do some pretty good damage. Yeah, this is the card we were looking for. Hell yeah. Okay. So let's play this card. Dude, you might be gone after this. Oh. I don't have enough energy though to do a bunch of them. I was hoping I could do so many of them. Let's go ahead and use up these cards though. Oh, dude, we're not gonna have any block right now, are we? Okay, it does 5 damage, right, for each one. So if we play this card and then we get 4 more cards, that's 5. That's 25 damage plus 5. No, that's it. I think it's that's it. That should be over. Let's go. Still worked out. Start each combat with 10 block. Hell yeah. Damage. Next turn, 3 energy. Gaining block is not removed at the start of your turn. That'd be more block, which could be good. Add a random skill into your hand that costs 0 this turn. This one just also seems really good. I'm pretty sure I already have this one. This is the upgraded version, so this gives us 3 instead of 2. And then this is more block though. I feel like we need more block still. But also like more energy could also just be super helpful. Because if you can get it to where like every turn that you have an energy card where you can like continue to just stack on energy. It would be really good. I'm gonna go for that card, I think. And then we really didn't lose a lot of damage. So the question now is do we go and upgrade a card, or do we go fight someone and then upgrade a card? Because then we're gonna be forced here, which I'm kind of not a big fan of. Let's actually do this and then go to the fire pit. I don't like, because I usually just end up like having to make a sacrifice like max HP or something stupid. I don't want that, so let's go ahead and start with this card. Gain 2 block and then add another card. Sure. What could we get here? If we discarded a card, I don't think we have technically discarded a card. We've exhausted cards. So, but that's a good one to hold on to for when we do discard a card. Let's actually go ahead and use this. Ooh, this would discard a card, which then would allow us to then have extra energy. So let's actually do that. So we'll play this one, and we gotta discard a card. Which that's block. We need that one for the energy. This one could just be like heavy damage when we need it, honestly. So I would say let's go for... Since I already have the shivs here though, I actually might get rid of this one. So then we can play this guy. So we'll get the 2 extra energy. And then... let's obtain a potion. Applies 3 weak. We'll use that whenever we need to weaken the damage. We'll just do some extra damage and we'll call it a turn. So now he wants to attack for 5. Gain 5 block. That's so easy. Just see if anything else is in our hand here that we want to use. I think we'll gain the 5 block. And then we'll go ahead and just deal 6 damage. This is gonna heal us up, which is good. Or we could just do some... We could gain some block, like build some block up, and then like hold on to it for a turn. As well. So then we're only gonna lose 3 of that, so we'll start with 13. Or if he wants to attack again, I don't know his patterns. Oh, he's gonna buff up now. So this would actually be really good too, so we can keep that going. I say that we're gonna use this, that way we can just keep our block for the next turn. And then I kind of want to do this, that way we just have extra energy for the next turn. But we can also do some damage this turn. And you know what? We might as well go ahead and use this one because we'll keep the cards. So... how about we'll keep some of the block there, and then I'll just do this. That way we have some block, and we have some attack options. We can heal with the bite. For each card that we play, that could actually be really helpful. I'm also already blocking the amount of damage. So let's go ahead and do this. And then we can play this, and then we'll just get some extra damage going on here. Oh, I don't think I was able to get all those cards, which is really unfortunate. Let's get extra energy for the next turn. And then we'll kind of just like heal up a little bit too while we're at it. Ooh, do we play the card just so we can get a little bit of extra damage? My thing is like we have plenty of block cards, which is great. We also have this card, which is awesome. We'll hold on to it, and we can actually discard that next turn for a block. That's what we'll do. You know, I've yet to record a video while high. I'm usually sober, but I'm like an avid gummy person. Like I take them every night for sleep, but I also like to enjoy it recreationally. I was just thinking about it. I wonder like how different I would be if I was just a little under the influence. Could be fun. Not all. I don't want to do it all the time because then it becomes like a habit in that kind of way, and I don't want it to be that kind of way. I said I mainly use it for sleep. I don't know, I'm kind of just like talking to myself at this point in time though. All right. So we don't really need to worry about block yet because he's not really doing anything. But we do want to get rid of some cards for sure. So let's do that. Again, lots of block cards. Let's do this for the poison. Let's use this, that way we can just heal up and do a little bit of damage. Again, I could gain block, but then I would just lose all of that. I guess we could weaken him for the next attack he does. All right, end turn. Okay, yeah, so now he's gonna try to do, was it 24? 24 amounts of damage. Which, let's see, so I could do, that costs 2 though. 24, so then we could do 8 plus 13, which isn't enough to block it all. I could play just this card and totally be fine, but oh, actually, not gonna, hold on, we could do this. Gain dexterity, and then we could discard a card, which will discard this card. So we have 10, and then wait. I think I was gonna use this, but I just not realize I don't have enough energy for that, I guess. What was the card that I just played? Was it a 2? I'm kind of confused. Because I played this and then discarded that, right? This should have given me 2 energy left. Why do I only have 1 energy left? And I think it already has a week. So, damn. Okay, I'm so confused though. How did that cost that much? Well, I guess let's just try to lessen the damage here. That's so odd to me. I swear I had enough energy for that. Okay. So let's go ahead and do... I want to set myself up for a success here, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply vulnerable to him. And then I'm gonna get extra energy for my next turn. And then I think I'm just gonna like attack and heal a little bit. And we'll just kind of let him slowly start to dissolve health there. 14 times 4. Okay. So I think we're going to go ahead and use this to block the damage. It's still going to do 4 damage, though, if I don't have anything. So I guess we should put some block on there. And then let's just use these. We'll continue to just like heal back up, take his health down. That's huge because that actually lasts the whole combat, right? So let's go ahead and play that. I think that's the move right there. That and then that. So we'll get extra, we'll get a bunch of extra turns. Okay, so he wants to do 37 damage, but I think we could probably kill him and gain block at the same time here. We've got a lot. I think well, honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this just to weaken him because I also like having extra slots open. Let's actually go ahead and do this because we'll gain 8 block. And then let's get rid of that card. And because of that, we can do this for free, basically. And then there we go. Doesn't really matter at the end. Dude, do we go for more of these shivs, bro? Draw 1 card and discard 1 card. Out of all of these, I'm not like a fan of any of these cards. I could skip, I guess. But also, like, this kind of do be coming in handy sometimes. Maybe I should do this one though, because it costs no energy and it could just like help us get to a card that we're trying to get to. And it counts as another discard card for that 1 card. You know what, let's do that. And we're doing pretty good, but I could go up against an elite probably and be fine. And I think we get relics when we go up against an elite, but I also kind of want to upgrade with some of my cards. And you know what, let's do this. Let's do this, because I'm going to upgrade one of my cards here. So that does the 2. That would make that a 4, 3, and 14. That would heal for more. Oh, you start with it? Oh yeah. Nope. Yep. To be able to start, to be able to just build block like on autopilot, crazy. Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question rooms. Okay. Interesting, which means we might try this question room whenever it comes up, just to see what's up. These guys, that's what I saved this for. Okay. So we've got 13 damage coming my way. Let's go ahead and bring this guy down. That's 10. That'd be 15, and we wouldn't lose any extra. Ooh, what to do, what to do, what to do. Let's go ahead and gain the 5 blocks, and we'll definitely make sure we'll block everything. And then let's go ahead and use this, that way we can start with the shiv every turn. Okay, so now we have a hell of a lot of damage coming. So I say that would do 9 damage and weaken. Thing is, like, that's 2 things of 16, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if that's gonna do what I'm wanting. Let's actually do this and just see if we can get a card that we want. I mean, more block. Yeah, I would say we don't want that, and I guess maybe we don't need that right now. So that'd be 5, 10, and then weaken. The thing for me is I don't even know if, like, if we apply this, for instance, on him, so it's 6 by 2. That's 22. But yeah, we're still totally taking damage at this point in time, right? Because that's, again, 16 plus 12 is what, like 28, I think. So we're taking 6 damage, right? And then they want to attack for 17. Let's go ahead and maybe see if we can potentially take this guy out. But see, like, I should just then use vulnerable, then use this, right? Okay, so now he's dead. I almost have enough to block this. I could just block it, actually. Ooh, or I could just take 1 damage, but then get 3 energy for the next turn. Or I could heal a little bit. You know, let's just go ahead and block it. We'll try to save ourselves from taking any damage. Why do they always want to attack at the same time? It's kind of like so annoying. I mean, to try to like not take any damage, probably the best would be to go after him. Weaken 11 block though would be pretty good, right? Okay, so I have an idea. That only gives me 3 shivs though. I kind of want one that gives me 4 shivs. But I don't have that option available to me right now. So that brings, so again, that's 16 plus 6, which is 22. I'm at 17. So if I play this card, that's 18, 19, 20, 21. Did I? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Just because now we're gonna block everything. The thing is, like, they're gonna come back at the same goddamn time again. Yep, and there he is. He's back again. Okay, this I can handle though, because okay, he's gonna shield up. That's fine. We should get like their main health down. Hold up, hold up. We could also build up block right now. So again, I think we should use this card. Should we gain 8 block and then just discard a card? We have like a lot of block cards right now that we probably won't use all of them. And then do we gain 5 block again, or do we try to... We will do this and try to heal up a little bit. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to play this right. Bro, then they all want to attack at the same time. Oh my god. We have quite a bit of energy though, so we could try to make some stuff happen. The thing is, like, you're talking 16, 26, like over 30 amount of damage. I don't think I can block all that right now. So the other option is going to be to try to take the one of them out, probably the one with the less health and higher attack damage. But again, then you take him out, and then he grows back. That's 4 damage, but doesn't cost anything. 7 damage and heals us though. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Is we're gonna do this, which should also heal us, take him out, so we have less to deal with here. We still have 4 energy, and we only have to do 16, what's that? 24? 24 damage that we have to block. We can also weaken one of them. So now it's 12, it's only 20 damage. So now we're blocking all of it. Do we just do this so we can get more energy the next turn? Or do we try to do more damage to him? I guess we could do more damage and get energy, or we could do damage and heal all the way. Let's just do damage and gain some energy. It's like the only way to like survive without taking any extra damage. Okay, so of total they have 32. If we can kill them now, that would be fantastic. 7 times 4 is 28. Like this is no, it's 32. Damn. I was gonna say, I was like, I think we might be able to do that, but I don't think we can. Ooh. Let's try something here. Let's discard a card. Not really what I was wanting, but that's okay. We are going to discard a card, and this would give us energy back. That's actually a free 12 damage. That's actually kind of huge. We have 2 of those, though. I don't need 2 of them. So let's do that. The only thing is, the question is who do we use it on? Actually, no, that's it. We kill them. 7 times 4 is 28. We kill them. There we go. Let's go. Y'all probably are like, I saw that like a mile away. I'm just slow. Escape from a non-boss combat. Received no rewards though. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why I would do that. Deal 8 damage if the enemy has a weak, you gain, and you draw 1 card. More block though, and it's 0. It costs 0. You gain an energy if it has a weak and a card. I think I kind of want to do this one though, because it's just simple. It costs nothing. It's block, which is great. We're gonna upgrade a card. I just gotta figure out what I want. So this one costs 0. Gain a potion, costs 0. 3 intangible could be really nice, especially when like boss fights come. This card could be huge. At 10 damage per, and we're getting like cards that add extra energy. We could do huge amounts of damage with that. Adds 2 random colorless cards into your hand. Could also be super helpful. You could upgrade that one so it's 3. You could upgrade that one so it's 4. Extra dexterity. Extra we can block. I think this is actually kind of huge because I could come in so close to it. If you have like 6 energy, that's 60 damage. Okay, let's try the mystery thing and see what's up. You happen upon a group of what looks like purple fire spirits dancing around a large bonfire. The spirits toss small bones and fragments into the fire, which brilliantly erupt each time. As you approach the spirits, all turn to you, expectantly. Receive a reward based on the offer. Based on the offer, okay. Well, how about I actually don't know if I care much for this card, but I don't know what that would give us. What card should I get rid of? I really don't care for this card. You toss an offering to the bonfire. The flames erupt, growing significantly stronger. The spirits dance around you excitedly, filling you with a sense of warmth. You're healed to full HP. Oh, awesome. I think I was either at full HP or I was like 2 away. So, and I just got rid of a card that I kind of don't ever use, I guess, but I don't know if that was really worth it. All right. Oh, and we're all talking at the same time. I love that so much. 28 damage. Okay. Well, frick. Let's attack you. I guess I should have used this card first, shouldn't I have? Oh well. Let's definitely use that. And then deal 9 damage. Just gain 5 block. That would give us 16. We're still taking like huge amounts of damage though. Again, this is what happens whenever they all attack at once. Basically, do we do 5 block or do we don't need to heal though yet, so we could do a potion though, and the potion could potentially be super helpful. We're gonna lose all the block anyways, so it doesn't really matter that it's gonna get removed or not. It's gonna be lost because they're doing more damage than I have block, but I would add block. It actually, so it adds 6, so it would be 17. I think I would take like 7 damage. I guess it's not terrible. Is it 7 damage? That would put us at 47? No, 46. Yeah, okay. Okay, so at least, so now I have to just worry about 1. Which, let's just gain block. We'll do 16 damage for you. It tends to block and use a buff. Well, I guess in that case, we might as well at least kill him. And then I'm blocking that, so at this point we might as well do some damage and heal up, I guess, right? So then he's gonna add block. Oh, and you're gonna try to attack for 17. That's wild. Okay. Well, we don't have any way of discarding a card right now, do we? We do not. So we're gonna just try to gain block. Oh, why didn't I use this first? So that blocks for 17, and then we'll go ahead and just do, we'll do 8 damage just to get a little bit of damage done. Also extra energy for the next turn. So let me guess, you're gonna want to attack now? Oh, they're both gonna want to attack now. Awesome. Awesome. So that's 40 damage. That would obviously kill you. That would actually be so close to killing you, but then I don't have any other way to block anything, so kind of not good. I could use this. This would take down some health and give us some block. Actually, that might work out perfectly because I have a plan to immediately kill him. I could use that. I'm gonna wait though. I think I'm gonna do this and try to just like pick him off. Like that. And then I say that we just will deal 8 damage, gain some extra energy for the next turn. The thing is like these these fights, they just get easier as you take each enemy out. So it ends up being pretty manageable. I don't have any healing cards, do I? It's kind of crazy. I kind of want to just like, we'll do this, and then I'm gonna gain 3 energy for the next card. And then I'm just gonna use this mainly because I just want to empty my cards out. I want to see if I can get I want to see if I can like heal up a little bit before we kill him. Oh, I should have kept the heavier one. Yeah, let's do this again. We'll heal a little bit, and then I'm kind of just trying to set myself up for success, honestly. Let's just go ahead and apply weak, and then we'll gain a potion. You gain strength at the end of your turn. I'm gonna just discard that. I don't think I'm gonna want to use that. I'm really debating like what to do here. I think we're gonna do that, and then like I said, I don't want to kill him. Don't I do damage to him though? Yeah, we'll do 3 damage. So we don't have a lot of turns left. That's okay. Hell yeah. So I'm able to get another bite in, which is kind of what I'm wanting. So let's do this. Watch this. We'll do vulnerable. Our bite. Look at that. We got our full health. There we go. And yeah, I knew we were going to get a potion, which is why we need to get rid of that one. You gain 5 strength. Whenever you are attacked, you deal 3 damage back. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. Add a random skill in your card to cost 0 this turn. 4 for skill cards. How many skill cards do I have is the question. Oh, so all the block cards are skill cards? Okay, actually, that could come in clutch. So let's go ahead and take that. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close to the boss fight. So this episode might be a little bit longer than normal, but not much longer, I don't think. Oh, not this guy. So he's gonna put these minions out. This guy does thorns. When attack does 3 damage back, so we want to make sure we have block. And then this guy, I think this guy eventually might try to explode. I can't remember. Let's try to take out, I think, the minions first. But yeah, every time that I attack, so let's do this. I really don't care for that card anymore because I have so many of the cards that give me shivs, and then that 5 block. I guess I have that one, so let's get rid of this one. So then when we discard that, we can do 12 damage. This guy, which costs us nothing. 15 damage, so you're dead. And we can just gain 7 block. And Maybe we'll go ahead and just try to get some extra damage there. Wait, gain strength at the end of your turn. Let's just go ahead and do that. Because then now we'll have strength for the next attack. And we'll have a potion slot open. Okay, so now he wants to attack for 10. So let's go ahead and apply... Oh, I forgot. It's gonna negate those, isn't it? Then we'll apply that to him then. I think we're gonna use it on him, because if not, we'd be taking 3 damage for each of those, which I don't think is worth it. And then let's just see what potion. This turn, your next card is played twice. That could be huge if you have the right combinations. Okay. So... Ooh. So let's discard this one. And maybe I should have done the dexterity before. Ooh, and let's use this one first. It's quite a bit of damage. We're gonna take some damage though. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to do that on him? Because that's 25 damage though. And if I use that, we'll have 2 left. Which then we can up the dexterity and gain extra block, I guess. So then we're gonna take what, 5 damage? We've been taking damage almost every combat, but we usually end up finding a way to re-heal before the end of combat, so I'm not too worried about it. So then 10 damage coming our way. Ooh, though, for each one. But then again, we're gonna take damage each turn. That's what makes this guy so deadly. Plus, we only need a block for like... Ooh, unless we do use this one. And then we could save some of our other cards. Or we do this. We'll gain the block, and then we'll do this guy. So that way we can heal a little bit and do some damage, take that shield down. Slow and steady. Okay, so then now he wants to go for 20 damage. Put a card from your hand to the bottom of your draw pile. It costs 0. The bottom of my draw pile, though. Actually, hold on. It costs 0. We have to get through that many cards, though. That's the problem, though, with the way that we keep all our cards, so it takes longer for us to get through our draw pile. But maybe that could be really good. 8 damage for each skill. You have 2 skills, so 16 damage. But we could hold on to that. Because then that could take this guy out in one shot. So that actually might be kind of worth it. So... That's the thing though, like, do we just take damage right now? I kind of want to save, maybe, yeah, I kind of want to save these potions for the boss, dude. So we just need to find a way to get past this. See, that's a skill card, so I kind of want to like hold on to that. But it's also the only way that we can gain block right now. So I think we might have to just use it. So it's gonna do 12. We need 20. Which, that's the thing though, it's not gonna happen. So then what we could do instead would be to try to just heal, I guess. Actually, no, yeah, hold on, check this out. We'll just do this. Oh, and he's dead? Okay. Oh. You know what though? I think we're gonna lose our block anyways, so it's fine. We'll take the damage. Look at that, we're healed back up too. Oh, extra thorns. Oh, okay. I see. So we want to make sure that we have our block. What about poison? Okay, let's gain block. And then we just want to make sure it's 15 each. Oh, it's because it's 2 hits. Ah, I forgot about that. But dude, the fact that you could use all this up and then regen. We'll just skip that. I guess we might have to like take a potion, but we'll just trade it with the one we already have. Dude, to get another one of these would be sick. Let's do that and then skip potion. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to heal. I think we should smith it up, and then I think, did we upgrade this one last time? We didn't, but we have 2 of them now. Dude, what to do? That's just extra damage, not extra energy. Maybe the extra colorless cards, because we don't know what that could give us potentially. Extra block. And weakness. It'd be 6 damage per skill. Actually, that could be huge. I wish this would like reduce the cost, because then that would make it so much better. But to make it 3 different turns, it'd be pretty powerful. We've got again 2. We've got 2 of them now, so that's 4 turns. I kind of think this for the high damage. That like the potential that it has is pretty crazy. All right, guys, here we go. The final boss. Let's make sure everything's recording still. I don't want to lose this footage. Not like the last time. Okay, we've got Deka and Dona. Okay. And I'm assuming at some point in time, like, they're gonna have, like, something crazy happen at some point in time. Something just very unique and different for them. But we've got 20 damage coming our way. So we're gonna want to make sure that we can get... Ooh. I'm gonna see if I can hold off on that for now. But let's go ahead and do this. And then... let's do 15 damage there. I don't really have a way of being able to really block much this turn. I might go ahead and drink the regen. And then we'll save this card. Yeah, I guess let's just try to like get as much damage going as possible. The thing is, it's gonna heal me for 5, right? So maybe let's just throw that in there so we can get the extra shiv. But again, then every turn though we lose a potential card. Oh, and now we're getting those cards thrown in. Okay. Awesome. So I'm really thinking, like, do we play this card? Right off the rip? I don't have a lot of blocking going on right now either, which is kind of crazy. I think we might want to. Or maybe I should have done that and then done it twice. And like I said, we could go ahead and do some extra damage while we're here. Okay, so let's try to get some stuff going here. So let's use that. And then we might as well go ahead and use vulnerable. And then we'll do extra damage here. And the thing is, like, with their shield, dude, it makes it pretty difficult. And then every time, bro, we're getting cards thrown in there. Okay, now we're back to 16. Yeah, dude. This shit's gonna be wild. Dude, I just thought about that. If we did like the card is played twice and extra strength on, well, the card's played twice and then you like double up, like imagine getting like 10 energy and then you use that one like number. Dude, that could be crazy. I have so many skills in here right now. If I only had that skill card. Dude, what am I gonna do right now? Wait, didn't we apply? Oh, they all have, and it got exhausted too, didn't it? Of course it did. Okay. I guess we could go ahead and discard a card. Let's discard that one, which then will allow us to basically get free damage out of this. We're at 8. We need this. That's 32 damage though. That's the thing. That's 32 damage coming at us right now. And like, yeah, dude, we don't we don't really have enough going on. Oh, that, see, that would have been beautiful. That would have taken the debuffs right off. Or the nullifying debuffs right off. That's 10. Like we have to use this card so we can get extra energy for the next turn. Might as well use the free block. I don't need to heal, but we might as well go ahead and use these up. We can take one of them out. We might stand a chance. But right now, we're about to take some hella damage. Also, our dexterity is hella low right now. Okay. Yeah, I think that the way to go is going to be to do this and then just try to get like as much damage as possible done. Thing is, yeah, do we get block or weakness? I don't know which one's going to be actually more beneficial. 25% less or 10 block. But it is weakness too, but usually they don't attack back to back. They take turns. Yeah, dude, this is rough. Dude, look, our dexterity is just continually going down. I'm gonna try to stay hopeful here, guys, but this is rough. But this one, like, yeah, it costs so much. I think I'm just gonna discard that because there's no way. That'd be 40 damage, dude. Again, though, with like the. With the crazy ass shit. And like block, dude, I can't block anything. Dexterity is so bad right now. We almost need this to like gain dexterity this turn. No, literally, I think I'm just gonna like get rid of those two. This would help us gain dexterity back. It's gonna do 40 damage. I have a way of potentially knocking him actually completely out. If we use this and this twice. Hold up. 15 per, it's 4, so that's 60. But it's almost like better off doing against him. But we almost want to take one of them out first. But we'd also be taking... No, I think we die. We would die. We would die, dude. Oh my god. Dude, no, yeah. I think we would die. Unfortunately. Now 15 times 3 is 45 times 2 would be 90, but again, it's then that wouldn't kill him. So like, what would be the point of that? Guys, this might be it. I'm trying to think. Because again, that's not quite 40, it's 38. But like, we don't have enough health for that. Right now we've got 35. Yeah, we wouldn't survive it. Actually, hold on. We'd play this card, it'd play twice, so would that count for 2? That'd give us 2 extra, which would be 5. That'd be 37. Again, still not enough. We would die by, yeah. And also having 1 health, yeah, there's just no way. Because we would never be able to block it, I don't think. And our dexterity is so shot too, dude. I don't know what's better. Like, I could increase my dexterity and apply weak, but then, like, then they're gonna get me the next turn, right? So 14 times 2 isn't quite 30. What is that? 28. So I'd survive it. And then I could do 30. I could do 60 damage towards him. But like, does that even matter? He's also about to shield up. So like, if anything, like, this would be the time to kill him. Honestly, the only thing I could think of is if we drink this. What if we duplicate the random potions? What if we got like hella good potions? What do we have? Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Apply 3 vulnerable. Okay, so actually kind of garbage. That was probably a bad move, but like I just needed odds of something happening. Which, like I said, at this point in time, like I feel like it's not worth using this one right now. But we could apply maybe vulnerable to him. I'm like, yeah, I don't think there's any way, dude. There's any way we're making it past this right now. The only potential way that I could potentially survive if I discard all of these cards and we still have this and then we play that. Hold up. Is this crazy? There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, I could potentially not even get this. I'm like betting everything on it right now. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. So I guess that is the order. I didn't get it. I thought that it was randomly gonna take from the cards that were shown there. Kind of how, well no, this one actually is in order, isn't it? I was gonna say, like, my deck is kind of organized in a certain way, so I didn't think. All right, I'm screwed. I'm absolutely screwed. There's, yeah, I said everything is just so not good, dude. The only thing I could genuinely think of right now is if we use this to try to like gain some health. Guys, I think I'm just kind of giving up, bro. There's no way. There's no way. That's 7, 15, 20, 22. Yeah. Guys, this is it. Oh. We made it this far. So sad. This is actually the first time I've died, too. But you still like level up. And it's a roguelike, so like you're supposed to die. I just haven't died yet, so I was kind of hoping I'd be able to make it through this one. So then we locked some new cards, which should hopefully be super helpful. What do we got here? Deals 7 damage if the enemy has poison. It deals 7 damage again. So that's obviously for like a poison build. Double the enemy's poison. Again, another poison build. So these are all poison based. Okay. Apply 6 poison when the enemy dies. It deals damage equal to its max HP. To all enemies? Wait, what? When the enemy dies, it deals damage equal to its max HP. That's kind of crazy. We also unlocked a new character. But guys, yeah, that is it. That is the end of episode 8, I think. Yeah. It's definitely the end of the episode. I can't remember if it's episode 8 or not. ADHD. Gotta love it. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This does mean though that we're gonna have to give it another go at finishing the second like complete run through. So we'll have to try again, but I think we're gonna take a break and play a little bit of Vampire. So if you are enjoying that, then you can look forward to those videos coming back. And then yeah, if you guys have any other like recommendations for games, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna play them, but it does mean I'll take a look at them, and if it's something I might be interested in, then I'll give it a shot. I'm also kind of like balling on a budget right now, so right now I have some like Steam gift cards. I have $40 unredeemed and then like $9 in my Steam wallet, so I'm kind of trying to just like take advantage of discounted games for now, just because like I'm on a budget right now, trying to save up for my own place. So I'm kind of trying to continue to make videos and stuff like that, but in a way that isn't gonna make me broke. So so yeah, if you have any games, especially if they're discounted, I'll definitely take a look at them. Feel free to leave them in the comments. But hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. You guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out.